You didn't even notice it. You didn't notice it.
Yeah, I seen it.
I think that mental. Everybody was gonna buy smoking on the tree stands. I'm staying humble under him, man. You better step up. You better step out, because if you don't, I'm gonna let you know what it's all about. Chopping it up.
Humbled Under Him presents Mr. Chopping it up with the HuHmies.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we the real yin yang twin.
What up?
You know.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, you know. I've been going through it, but I'm good. Staying sucker free in a world full of lollipops. What? It's a lot of I'm working on my mental health. That's what this is about. First, I'm gonna give a shout out to Micah. Hey, see, Micah don't do this, but I'm gonna do it for him. Like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends.
Yeah.
If you are somebody who has a business or product, you know, you can always send them to him. That's Mr. himself. So we can help you advertise those. You can also help promote and donate to the channel so we can get out there with your people. You know what I mean? Case in point, we got a friend, Dr. Monty Burks. You know, he's over the, Monty's over the mental health and recovery program for the state.
Yeah.
But he also, and I'm just doing this because real talk, well, he our friend first and foremost. But the mental health awareness thing is a big deal to me because I'm really working on my mental health because, I've been going through it. But he got the thing, it's called Mindbox, Mental Health Fitness. It's serious. Check him out on Instagram. What else? He on social media, Dr. Monty Burks. But before you do that, like, subscribe, comment. Mr. Chopping it up with the HuHmies.
Yeah.
We bringing y'all this great content.
Yeah. Humbled Under Him.
You heard it.
We backslide every once in a while, but hey.
And he gonna have merch. And he gonna have the merch posted up soon.
I mean, yeah. I got boxes of it.
That's right.
I'll be forgetting about it.
Y'all know what y'all kids say when you ask them something, right? Huh? Make them part of Team
Yeah, man. So what up? So you on the mental health kick? I've been on one too.
Yeah.
Here lately, man. Where sometimes I get my little box where I just want to be by myself.
You know, I always been in that box. You know,
Yeah.
It's funny because for me to be so out around people, you know how I am. I'm a people person. But man, nobody's really close to me like you are, because you know we really. So for y'all know, we really brothers. But like I know a zillion people, but nobody. You know, I always keep myself guarded. And you know me, when I'm at home, I'll just sit in the house. I don't even want to talk or be around. But I like people when I'm out and about. But the mental thing is that for me, I was so closed in that I didn't know how, my outlet for it. And I didn't just realize this until my daughter passed in June, just how much it was affecting me physically and spiritually.
Yeah.
Where, I was literally shut down. I was getting so numb.
Yeah, too many questions. Too many questions that can't be answered.
Man.
And why? Why? Why me? Why her? Why? And can't nobody answer it.
And can't nobody answer. And I figured out something. We, especially men, and I'm gonna say it to the brothers, especially the black men, we have this stigma when it comes to mental health or just therapy.
Yeah.
Because as men, we always talk, we just talk, deal with it, chalk it up, figure it out, go on. Yeah. As opposed to, and I'm not saying you got to be weak, you got to be all this soft, emotional crying dude, but there's nothing wrong with saying or expressing yourself when something affects you.
Yeah. I mean, the easiest way to get over something is to get back to whatever it is you was doing before that happened.
Yep.
You know?
But, man, I'm telling you.
There ain't nothing you can say, though. But I was listening to who was I was listening to Inky Johnson, and he brought up his mom always told him when he faces adversity to get quiet. Get quiet and listen for God. Because you can't hear him if you got all kinds of other stuff.
Man, I wish somebody
you got somebody else in the ear, somebody else in the ear, this in the ear, TV's in the ear, the music's in the ear. Just get quiet. Whether that's go to the gym, whether that's sit in a quiet room with the lights off, if that's driving on the interstate with no music on.
And you're gonna trip off of this, but you know what worked for me? And I kind of think they're the same. I think meditation and prayer go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've gotten on this thing where, because you know where I live at.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, hey, I'm away from everybody. I'm way out. Man, I go home, and this is no joke. At least 15, 20 minutes a day, everything is off in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And all I do is sit in silence. And it's kind of a breathe in, breathe out. Think about that. You know what I mean? Just it's almost it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But mentally, it helps because I get to reflect. I get this complete peace, and I got to deal with me.
Man, dude, what was it, Thursday? So I had a little rough morning leaving, getting off work, and then it kept bothering me when I got home. I was so mad. I was so mad I had to take a shower. I was like, I just gotta take a shower and start.
Yeah, you was pissed off.
I just gotta take a shower and start new.
Ain't that crazy though?
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm pissed off. I'm about to drive back up to my workplace and do something stupid.
If you said you took a shower,
I said I'm finna get in the shower. I'm finna get in the shower and just wash everything off and just start fresh.
I wonder if that's a man thing, because
a lot of my best ideas come in the shower. I was like, I got this soap in my eye. Dang, maybe we should make some soap.
Yeah,
that don't burn the eyes and sell it.
Wow.
I know they got baby shampoo and all that, but nah.
Yeah, you know, hey, and the reason I know prayer and meditation, which to me are the same, go hand in hand. And I had a 2-hour conversation with my ex-wife last night. This is gonna sound crazy. This is the first time since probably after the first 3 years we were married. After that, you know, things happen. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, but this is the first time since then that I can go like this. We had a 2-hour conversation, not one argument. And here's the funny thing, because we were discussing my daughter. Mm-hmm.
Y'all got a common enemy right now.
No,
y'all comrades.
Yeah, we comrades.
Y'all comrades right now.
But even then, you know, we always, you know, we bumped heads. But here's the thing. No, I mean, but even the tone of the conversation was completely respectful both ways, even when we didn't agree. Mm-hmm. Which is, for me, this is the first time we ever had a conversation where we could agree to disagree. And it wasn't, well, fuck it, you know, you're wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And it, like after we talked, like I said, it was a 2-hour conversation, just that and the other. But a piece of me needed that.
Yeah.
Because even though I've been at peace and you know, I've been in a really, really good space up until, you know, my middle daughter passed away and all that. I didn't realize how much we needed to clear the air and have a conversation, and then let's deal with these issues pertaining to our child. And I'm going, and I sat up for a while last night. I'm going, man, we dealt with whatever issues we had, mm-hmm. just so we could have a civil conversation about our child. Mm-hmm. When before, even if she right or even if I'm right, we gonna argue just because.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to my daughter, and I'm sitting here like, but it was because we had unresolved. You know, we weren't in a place of peace. Mm-hmm. And I'm going, wow. Not only am I looking at her going, man, she done grown. Like, just whoa. And I had to look at myself and go, wow. Okay. It was the funniest thing. Because now I'm going, all right, this meditation and this mental health thing is really, really, really taking some effect.
Yeah.
And it's a big deal because, like when you before we got on camera and you was talking about what was going on, I know you, so I'm going, if that happened, I know Mike done really got to a place of zen, because if somebody intentionally is pushing your buttons, I know you the most laid back, but when you start saying, oh, this person, when you speak on it, I know it really it's gotten to you. And I know you, when they get to that point with somebody like you usually gonna leave your handprints on their neck. And the fact that you didn't, it is like you said, man, I just came home and took a shower. Even though, it's funny how when you get at peace and you can just kind of cool out yourself, you actually notice the people around you, the growth and the peace in them. Because you go, ooh. I had to cut some friends off because they ain't like us. Like, we can do what we do and we crack up, but I see the growth in the peace in the okay. Whereas in little stuff, it's like, hey man, in the grand scheme of life, that shit don't matter.
Sometimes I'm like, man, it'll work itself out. I don't have to work it out for them.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
you gonna shoot yourself in the foot. I don't have to grab the gun and shoot you in the foot myself. Like, you gonna shoot yourself in the foot.
Dude, when you told me about my niece, my youngest niece, I ain't gonna put a name out there because and you was just so cool about it. Like, hey man, this happened, and I'm just waiting because I'm like, I'm waiting for you to tell me. I snapped, and you was like, it happened. And I'm sitting there telling you about my situation, and we both sitting here just the old us with our children would be like, I swear to, and man, now it's, you know what?
You gonna learn.
Oh, you gonna learn today, Craig. You gonna learn, Craig.
You gonna learn.
Wow. God knew what he was doing giving us girls, didn't he? Could you imagine if we had sons?
Man, we go to jail. We beat up. I be done beat up one of them.
Breaks off. Because you feel like,
Yeah,
hey, I told you that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Even with Tristan, we got into it one time. Man, I think he got in my face. I thought he was gonna hit me, so I was like, man, I can't let him hit me first.
Really?
I just kind of
Tristan got in your face.
Yeah, I just kind of did a little. He went flying. He kind of flipped over the couch, kind of set him up. But when he jumped back up, I knew he was scared because he's like, I'm going to call the police.
He did a Wesley.
I said, call him. I said, go on and call him. You think they going to kick me out of my own house? Yeah, bro.
No,
call him.
You know what's so funny? I just thought about something. We both got girls, but we both have stepsons. But they're our sons to us. And I'll be the first one to say this: me and Wesley in the beginning was like water and oil. I promise you.
Yeah.
I felt like it wasn't because I don't know. Me and him just didn't. Whatever the reason was in the beginning, we just didn't bond.
Yeah.
Because he liked skater stuff and off-breed stuff. And at the time in my life, I'm used to young boys being a certain kind of way. Mm-hmm. The funny thing is now as a man, I see him as a man. The boy has exceeded my expectations.
Yeah.
I mean, as a man, the way he take care of his family,
not mine. Not mine.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. I used to go, man, Wesley's just going. Now, there was a stretch when he went to school. and I knew that was kind of whatever when he was in college. But when he went in the military, I was like, okay, it'll get him straight. But then, we had some little, when he first went in, we had some issues. And I was like, man. But to see the man that he's become now, and that's why I tell you, with Christian, it might take a little longer because it took a little longer with Wes. But to see the man that Wes is right now, I would have never imagined. When I tell you, I look at him so different because this ain't the kid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I looked when I saw him as a kid. I'm going, oh my God, and I knew the potential in him because I said the boy was so smart it made no sense. I mean, I could never intellectually, as far as books and stuff, he was off the charts. Socially, he was a little different to me because my social different, his social different because I'm sure I was different to him. The funny thing is, and I didn't know how to. At the time, I didn't know how to show him the fatherly thing in the way he needed. And then it was weird because I'm like, how do I relate to a skater, intellectual skater? I mean, I'm serious. Yeah. And I tried everything. I mean, I'd go to school when he was younger. I'll tell you, lunch, everything. So I'm thinking, okay, we bonded, this, that, and the other. But funny thing is,
mine's about the same way with Tristan. He'll want to go out. And he got the cowboy boots on, his hat, and I'm just like,
can't relate to it at all.
Man, like you gotta take that off.
But the funny thing is, some of the stuff that I see in him now lets me know he paid attention.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he ever admitted that, it don't matter. But the respect level, because with Christian it'll come. Because I'm telling you, man, bro, our upbringing was so different than theirs. And I think we wanted them to be so much like us that we go, oh man, what the heck?
Mm-hmm.
But now I look at Wes and I'm going, Wes is a hell of a man because I'm going, this dude went from this to that. He's a hell of a family man. I mean, that man take care of his family like nobody's business.
How old is he now? How old is he?
Wes in his mid-20s now.
Mm.
But late 20s. But work every day. Boy, work his butt off. He come home, he'll take care of the house. You know what I mean? I mean, he'll come home, do laundry, whatever. Put it like this. Wes is the kind of dude you want your son to marry.
Your son to marry?
I mean, your daughter. You know what I mean? Your daughter to marry. And I would have never, but when he was coming up, I'm going, man, we in trouble. And and that was my fault because I used to go, man, I got to make him tougher. I got to make him this. And I'm going, but it was a mistake on my part because really, no, I should have just encouraged him to be the best
version of him, yeah.
Yeah, instead of trying to make him what I want to be. But the thing is, I see him now and I'm going, well, he the best version of him, but I can see a little bit where I can see where he took some stuff from me and going, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a beautiful thing, So with Tristan,
he gonna get it.
He gonna get it. You and Beck have been too good of his examples. I think they rebel. Hell, Maddie's rebellion right now.
Mm-hmm.
And she don't believe fat meat greasy, but she about to find out. I love her, but sometimes you gotta let them bump their head.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'd be hurting because I don't even know if she know. It hurt me more to let her make a mistake or to bump her head because she got to learn that hard lesson. Because everybody think being grown is just a number.
Mm-hmm.
But when them bills come or their stomach rumbling,
That's Chloe. I mean, it's even worse with Chloe.
What?
I ain't never. She thinks she grown already and don't have no clue.
Come on, not Chloe.
Man, her and her little gang she run with. They know everything.
But you get the receipt for everything.
They know everything. They be planning stuff. They be out.
What?
For her, yeah.
Chloe.
I be like, where you at? She be like, oh, we're staying tonight at somebody's house.
Chloe in high school.
And then the dad will call me. He be like, man, you know anything about a sleepover? I be like, ain't nobody at my house. He be like, I know, they all at my house.
Wow.
He's like, didn't nobody tell me nothing? I was like, didn't nobody tell me nothing either. He'd be like, well, this is where they are. I was like, finally, there's a parent in the circle, and we communicate. Because before it's like, I come down here, and there'd be 3-4 girls passed out on my couch over here. I'm like, who the hell said that y'all could spend the night? Oh, we thought you wouldn't mind. Does y'all's parents know that y'all here? Yeah, they know we here. Oh, all right. I wish somebody would have told me that y'all were here.
Didn't you? I mean,
But
if I wanted to stay at somebody's house, somebody wants to stay at our parents had to talk.
Mm-hmm. They don't do that no more.
Hey, I need to know you, and you got to know me. Because we might not raise that. We might think about it. What if that person over there letting their kids drink and smoke or whatever? Well, we don't do that. You can't go over there.
Mm-hmm. And then like one of other Chloe's friends, she'd be like, I'm going out with my friend. We're going to the game tonight. All right. Oh, what time we got to leave? And do I need to pick them up? No, her mom's pulling up right now. Bye. She gonna bring you home too? Oh well, before my mom can take us if your mom pick us up.
That's what we grew up on. But you know what's so funny? These kids feel entitled, like you just gonna do something. Like
and some of these parents, they'll just drive and pick them up, drop them off.
See, I'll let your ass walk. My thing is, you better ask me before, because see, my life don't move around your time.
Yeah, these kids.
When you spoil them. I mean, and I take responsibility. Me, like me, I said about, we spoil them because you give them everything that you didn't have, and you don't want them. You try to shelter them from the things that you know. Mm-hmm. When in reality, sometimes we handicap them with that. We got to let them. Okay. Mm-hmm. And because I'll be the first to say, Madison, of all my children, she don't understand the value of a dollar.
Mm-hmm. I don't think kids understand the value of a dollar at all. I
mean, and they'll play the game, get a job, and if they get a job, the boss is always wrong. Or even in college, the teacher's wrong. They already where they need to be, trying to get there.
I gotta do is listen. Just listen for a minute.
Crazy. like nobody else is being 18 or 19. Mm-hmm. Nah, you the first one to be 18, 19 years old. We don't understand. Okay. Tell you what. Rent, electric, cable.
Well, they ain't got to have cable. They just got to have the Wi-Fi. Cell phone bill.
I mean, it's crazy. But hand them a bill and see, what? Now you're grown now, remember? Grown people take care of themselves, don't they?
Yeah.
Boy, it's gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be a rough next few weeks. You might want to watch the news. Make sure I don't get on there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The news.
Yeah, next week. Mm. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'm going. Well, let me ask you something. Do you think I'm wrong? I ain't gonna tell y'all because I don't want the situation getting out just yet. But do you think I'm wrong if I do that?
No. Yeah. How you wrong?
Okay. Yeah. Because my thing is, if you want to be grown, go ahead and be grown. Mm-hmm. But you on my dime right now.
I'll go this far. You might not be wrong. You might be a little petty.
How? How?
I'm just saying.
I'm the king of petty, so
that's what I'm saying.
I'm 50 Cent petty. I'm Steph Curry petty. How about that?
Yeah, get a Steph Curry a petty.
I'm Steph Curry petty. I keep receipts. 50 said something the other day that really blew my mind. Guess what he took? Did you see that thing I posted when he said? He said, "Am I wrong when I don't care what the person across the street don't? Because they don't care about me, so why should I care about them?" And then, like he said, people have a misunderstanding. If they say they want a problem and I say no problem, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching this, and I'm going like this. Damn, that sounds like me.
Yeah.
I don't ever want a problem with anybody. But if somebody say they got a problem.
No problem.
No problem. I don't care. Because, we've always said this, and I know it's a lot of other people to say this too. If if you ain't in my circle, then what do I really care what you think or how you feel? Now, I'm not going to be mean. I'm always be cordial and be nice. But as far as your opinion or how you feel, I could care less. Because in the grand scheme of life, what does it matter? Oh, man, guess what? Hey, Jerome. Hey, Michael, the dude cross street, he don't like you. I've adopted, see what he did? And that's how he always been. I've adopted that mantra. Hey, Jerome, dude can't stand you. So, he said this, that, and the other. Old me, shit, what's up? The new me, as long as he talking about me, I got rent in his head. He ain't making no money, and he ain't taking care of his family doing what he doing. Because he worried about me.
Yeah.
And it'd be funny.
No worries. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it.
Bobby McFerrin. Don't worry.
That song will come up tomorrow.
Rule one, hey y'all. If you don't mind, it don't matter. Hakuna Matata. Hey man, it's funny how you can quote a movie and it should be right on point. Hey, think about it. If you don't mind, it don't matter. If I hit you, what does it matter? Nothing. You can't change. It's already done. Hey, Rafiki was a mug, man. I'll tell you, I done watched The Lion King 8 times.
Yeah.
I can't help it because Rafiki was funny.
Yeah.
And then them damn little hyenas, the cartoon version, Mufasa. Ooh, say it again. I said, I'm a grown ass man, and I sit at home and I watch Lion King by myself, right? You can learn a lot from the Lion King.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, I had somebody watching Da Vinci Code, right? And the woman thought I was kidding. I said, you can learn a lot from the movies. They put real tidbits and tads in movies. The Da Vinci Code, when they talked about the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, of what it really is. You know, that's what it really was, right? About murdering all those women. And people go, oh, I'm like, dude, did you see the thing where the dude found a Bible from 1813? Oh, you didn't see that? Brother, I got to show you this. And I'm talking about it's a real Bible. This is crazy. It blew my mind. And guess what it had the Sabbath on? You ready? Let me find this thing on thing. I know I downloaded it. Or did I?
You thought you did.
Well, I thought I sent the message to myself because it was so profound. It really.
Hey y'all, hey fam.
Well, that ain't it.
Hey fam.
You sick puppy. How do you find your save stuff?
On what?
Do you have a critique?
Hold on.
You get the video pulled.
Huh?
You don't get the video pulled.
What do you mean? Hey, dude, I'm trying to find where my save stuff is at.
Yeah.
Okay, well. Anyway, I'll find it and I'll send it to you. Because what it was, and I mean, dude, it was crazy. Well, no, that ain't it. That's my man. He dead now. What's Kevin Samuels?
Something that makes your heart beat fast.
Okay, that ain't it. Where in the heck? No, dude, it was a Bible. No shit. From 1813. Well, that ain't it. I mean, you know what's so bad? I'll be pissed off if it's actually.
You just thought about it.
That wasn't it. Okay, well, I'll figure it out because this is something you need to see. The dude's name is Braden something. And I actually started following because I thought all the stuff was I thought it was pretty it was pretty smart. And Anyway it goes, I'm gonna send this thing to you because you're gonna have to do when you see this.
Send them to him.
Huh?
I said, yeah, just send them to me.
Because you're gonna flip. I mean, it was a Bible from 1813.
Mm-hmm.
It said that the earth is actually almost 6,000 years old. And this was this is an old man, like you know how like they transcribe, make new mark.
Mm-hmm.
And then it had the days of, as Sunday the first day of the week, Monday, Tuesday. It had Saturday as a Sabbath.
Well.
Yeah. I mean, you could I'm like, and then there was stuff in there that you could see where they, like you see the New Testaments and everything else, you could see where they took certain things out. And I'm just sitting here going like this. Wow. How can I get a copy of that?
Yeah.
It blew my mind. I mean, like you said, you start going, what?
Mm-hmm.
Why? For real?
It's just like my
Find that thing because I'm hurt.
my grandfather passed away, and I got an email from the attorney saying that my two aunts and my mom were beneficiaries of something, and one of the people listed was my aunt, but I had no idea that her first name was not the name that I knew her by.
What?
I'm 41 years old, and I never knew
Your aunt's real name.
my aunt's real name. Yeah. I was like, I've been lied to my whole life.
Y'all been lying to me. That ain't my auntie name.
Yeah, my whole life. I said, man, who is that? I asked my brother, I said, who the hell is that? He said, I don't know. And then I got to looking at it more, and I was like, oh, get out of here. I've been calling her by her middle name this whole time.
Oh, that's her name.
Huh?
You been calling me by my middle name this whole time?
Yeah. But still, I know your first name, though.
Don't you do that.
I know your first name, though.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I saw that look in your face. You don't do it.
But, like, I had no idea.
You never know.
No.
Well, you know what? A lot of people don't know my first name either, so I can't say that. But I ain't gonna never tell a lot of people my first name. It don't even fit me.
Yeah, dude.
No, it don't. Now, no, I ain't gonna do that. Nope. Jerome, that's my name, Jerome. Mm-hmm. Tell you what, the first 100 people who subscribe that know my first name, we'll give you a shout out.
Yeah, first person to comment his first name.
Yeah. First person to comment my first name, we'll give you a T-shirt.
We'll name that next episode after it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, how much time we got?
About 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Well, real quick, because it's going to kill you. We was talking about the Roe versus Wade. Mm-hmm. And you never told me how you felt. I feel like, what I say, I think it's everybody, it's a choice. I don't believe in certain things, but that's not me to enforce that upon anybody else. But the equality part of it is if a woman chooses to have the baby, because she controls access to birth, a man has a right to not pay child support if he doesn't want the baby. Unless you're going to change the law and say that if the man wants the baby and the woman doesn't, she's forced to carry the baby to term and sign her rights and get a baby to the man. That's called equality, right?
I say, ain't neither one of them. One, the girl ain't mine, and the dude ain't mine, and the baby ain't mine. So I don't care what somebody else is doing with that stuff.
Well, I don't think the government should be involved in it at all anyway.
I don't.
But I'm just saying.
It ain't my decision to make a decision for somebody else.
Right? Problem is the men get held financially responsible, even if they don't want a child.
Yeah.
And even though both of them have equal.
That's how it's always been, though, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't make it right. Now, if we're being equal. Because me and my sister were arguing about it. Well, what it is, we was arguing about.
I pay my taxes. That's all I know.
These girls got mad because I told them they were mad about transgender men playing women's sports. I said, well,
I don't believe in that.
Hold on. I don't either, but guess what? Women help push for the equality all the way around of those people, those transgenders. I don't have a problem with transgender. I think they should create a whole nother sports lane strictly for transgenders, and here's why.
I don't.
What?
I think everybody should play on the same playing field. It should be co-ed across the board.
Well, no, well, yeah. If we're gonna be equal, if we believe in, hold on, but women don't believe in equality in that matter, because I'm a firm believer there should be no WNBA, no NBA, just basketball. And if you can compete, you can.
But it's always been that way, though.
Yeah, but hold on. Always been that way doesn't make it right. And if women want to be truly equal, let's disband the WNBA.
So you're saying they should be men's softball?
Watch this. Just softball, and if men can play, men can play. If women can play baseball, women can play baseball. Right? That's equality. Right? But with the transgender thing, though, here's my problem. A man cannot do that stuff for a year or 2 years and then compete and say he's a woman. Here's why. And women, I don't care if y'all get mad, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, this is what y'all push for with the equality. Because you don't see a bunch of women getting turned into men and going and playing men's sports, now do you? Name one. I'll wait. I'll wait.
I ain't seen no men complaining that some woman won the men's 500 hurdle.
Exactly. Yeah. But you hear the women complaining that men.
But that's just a coward dude that can't make it in the men's sport, so he had to go in the
but
women's
what
sport.
if he felt like he's a woman?
I don't care what you feel like.
I feel like I'm Chinese. Don't call me Jerome no more. Call me Zing Zhang Jay. Because now it's non-binary. Remember, I'm not bound. I'm just a Chinese dude in this. No, matter of fact, my name is Pablo Juan Hespo.
Yeah.
I'm a Spanish dude trapped in this nigga body. I'm just keeping it real. What? Eminem is not really white. He's a nigga trapped in a white man's body. That's where we at right now.
Nah, I think people just taking it out of proportion.
What would you want your daughter competing with a transgender person, like in a sport?
Yeah, my daughter whooped that ass at it.
So Chloe, you would put Chloe MMA in there with a transgender.
Should be somebody else.
Stop it. Stop it.
No, I wouldn't have it.
I think we taking this thing too far.
Yeah, it went too far.
And at some point, somebody gotta press the brakes and take a hit and go, look, man, shit is wrong.
Yeah,
that's as wrong as Will Smith smacking Chris Rock, and Chris Rock not putting them hands on him.
Yeah,
I think Chris Rock a hell of a dude because I don't know any other male figure.
We gotta do some shout outs, you ready?
Okay, let's hit them. Okay, we'll get back to this next week. Shout outs from Mr. Hunt himself. He gonna get his first.
Who we shouting out? I don't know. Guy Healing. Guy Healing. Contact them for your CBD needs. What was the guy was just over there?
Joshua Aptiv.
Yeah. Pest control. Came over here and sprayed. Shout out. What up, man? Appreciate you.
Shout out Joshua Aptiv. Shout out my man with the CBD. Shout out Monty Burks. Box. Mental Health Fitness. You check him out. Like I say, Instagram, Facebook. He ain't got TikTok yet. Oh, my yoga studio.
The yoga?
Oh, yeah. Fahrenheit Yoga. Dude, I love it. It's over on 12 South. Dina North Shebeck. Oh, my God. Feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that one more time to the camera.
What you mean? Feel good. Fahrenheit Yoga, 12th Avenue South. Check them out. Oh, one more person because at my car wreck. Thank you. Jason, Jenny Kesner Wellness Center, Bellevue, what is it? 7098 Harding Place, guaranteed. Matter of fact, first, Jason, you're going to hate me for this. I'm going to make you watch it. Y'all go out there. The consultation will be free. Tell them it's Jerome. Jason, they'll pull up the podcast, show you I told them to do it. Charge it back to me.
Yo. Big Red Party Bus.
Oh, yeah. Holla at me. Party Bus Needs. Big Red. My number is 615-582-3798. Code word, Mr. Hunt. Chopping it up with the homies. Say Mr. Hunt, and you're gonna get a 10% discount.
Yeah. I even said it.
Remember, like, subscribe, comment, and again, show some love to my man, Micah. He been at this for a long time. He does this, this is a free thing, and he doing this out of love. Team we out.
Yeah. Boom.